Hey everyone, so today I will be reviewing the most popular book and series, Shatter Me. Well, first of all, please hit the subscribe button, it won't hurt, I promise. Okay, so I will say that I love the writing style of this book. In the bookish world, Shatter Me has been a subject of outstanding attention. Shatter Me was a fun book to read. Anyway, tell me, how is my bookmark? Isn't it so cute? Well, since several books have disappointed me recently and I was not in the mood to experience that feeling again, I was unsure whether or not to read the Shatter Me series after reading both favorable and negative reviews. But to be completely honest, I have no regrets about choosing to pick it up. After reading the first book, I believe it wasn't as horrible as some people said. So I will just tell you a little bit story of this book and do let me know in the comment section about your reviews. So this book is about Juliet, a 17-year-old with a lethal touch who can kill someone, is the central character of our book Shatter Me. Juliet was taken from her parents when she was 14 years old and placed in a psychiatric hospital. She continues to be alone, receives little nourishment, and is regarded as weird. After spending so much time alone and cut off from the outside world, she is obviously unstable and seeks solace in her journal, which is filled with scratched remarks. Up until she eventually leaves the asylum with the help of the re-establishment and a cellmate named Adam. She starts to recall Adam from her early years, and it turns out that he works for Warner, the ruthless head of the re-establishment. Warner wants Juliet to use her touch to punish people. Overall, Shatter Me had a good plot, but it seemed to spend a lot of time on Juliet's character development in the first book. This meant that the book's plots didn't seem significant because there wasn't any interesting world building. In Shatter Me, the people are highlighted while the plot take a backseat. You won't have any trouble recalling the name of Juliet, Warner, and Adam, the three primary characters in Shatter Me. But I discovered that I wasn't a huge fan of Juliet's persona. I could understand her difficulties and the fact that she had received horrible treatment, but her obsession with Adam was the real problem. This struck me as overstated, and Juliet keeps asking Adam why her throughout the novel, to the point where it becomes a little tiresome to read. Even worse, Adam continuously provided the same response. Additionally, Adam was Juliet's lifeline because she depended on him so much. In contrast, when she was with Warner, she was completely opposite, which I rather preferred. Juliet is largely an emotional character who, in my opinion, has a lot more room to grow in next books. She has the potential to be a fantastic character because Shatter Me does a fantastic job of laying the groundwork for her history and developing her tragic narrative. Adam, on the other hand, has a slightly more charming personality, but other from three things, he has loved Juliet since they first met. He has a younger brother named James, and he somehow has the ability to touch Juliet. There is still a lot we don't know about his personality. Whereas Warner was the only bright spot in the entire book, despite the fact that he comes across as scary with his bizarre affection for Juliet. He was the most fascinating character in the series. I didn't appreciate how he treated Juliet like a possession or how he tried to use her influence, but I did like that he occasionally managed to get her angry. She changed when she was with Warner, from a scared, helpless girl to someone who wanted to fight back. Well, that's all for today's video. Do let me know in the comment section what do you think about this book or what book you want me to review next. Anyway, goodbye.